Nào, kể đi.
One day, a boat carrying two fishermen, Gumbo and Patch, hit some rocks. The boat began to fill with water. The men were close to the shore of a land where they never seen or heard of before. They tried to row to the shore, but the boat sank and they had to swim to safety. They lived together as they checked out the new land. They noticed some fruit trees and were glad because this meant that they would not starve. So they ate pineapples and drank water from coconuts. Soon they became very sleepy and they lay down near the shore. In the morning, they woke up and after having some bananas for breakfast, they wandered off to explore the land. Thinking of how far from home that they were, they looked to the sea. Suddenly, they saw the brown and huge object bobbing up and down on the sea that made them hopeful. I think maybe it's a boatload of fish, Gumbo said. Gumbo then thought, I can eat fish for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He had another thought. When we finish eating some of all the fishes, we can use the boat to go back home. Laughter. Patch said, I think it's a boat that was full of treasures. He said, I know how to turn jewels and gems into fine necklaces, bracelets, rings, and earrings. The great things of beauty. Who become rich selling these jewelry to people and to come back home. So, I'll see my wife and family soon, said Patch. Sounds of laughter. We're going home, Patch yelled to the skies. Come to us, treasure chest. We're waiting for you, he said as he looked down to the object. Soon, the huge object washed ashore. We were both wrong, Gumbo said as he stomped his feet while Patch kicked the sand in anger. They worked together to lug the water-soaked log to shore.
Nghe chưa?
Rồi ạ.
Ok. Hôm nay nghe bài gì? Nói thế nào?
The Travelers and the Sea.
Rồi, nghe đi. Bật to lên.
The Travelers and the Sea. One day, a boat carrying two fishermen, Gumbo and Patch, hit some rocks. The boat began to fill with water. The men were close to the shore of a land they had never seen or heard of before. They tried to row to shore, but the boat sank and they had to swim to safety. They stayed together as they checked out the new land. They noticed plenty of fruit trees and were glad because this meant that they would not starve. For supper, they ate pineapples and drank water from coconuts. Afterwards, they became very sleepy, so they lay down near the shore. In the morning, they woke up, and after having some bananas for breakfast, they wandered off to explore the land. As they looked out toward the sea, thinking of how far away from home they were, they saw something that made them hopeful. A large brown object was bobbing up and down in the sea, and it was coming their way. Gumbo's eyes grew wide with anticipation. "Maybe it's a boatload of fish," he said. "I could eat fish for breakfast, lunch, and dinner." He had another thought. "When we finish eating all the fish, we can use the boat to go back home." Patch was hoping it was a boat full of treasures. His eyes had a merry twinkle as the waves pushed the object closer and closer.
"I know how to turn jewels and gems into fine necklaces, bracelets, rings, and earrings. They will be things of beauty. We'll become rich, selling the jewelry to people back home."
"I'll see my wife and family soon," Gumbo said.
"We're going home!"
Patch yelled to the skies. Then he looked at the object riding on the waves and getting closer and closer.
"Come to us, treasure chest. We are waiting for you,"
Patch said. Soon, the huge object washed ashore. "We were both wrong," said Gumbo as he stomped his foot while Patch kicked the sand in anger. They worked together to lug a water-soaked log to shore.